everybody a round of applause for K-Man. And we have the casinos, Adrian. The casinos and Adrian prepared their performances. Thank you.
I like that melody song. Yeah.
Greetings, everybody. I go by the name K-Man. This is my second time here, so I guess I'm still a neophyte. So, new to Miami, originally from Trinidad. So, I'm going to do a poem here, but I don't see myself as a poet. I'm a writer and a storyteller. So listen to what I'm going to say. This poem here is about the positive influence of a strong woman in a man's life. Whether as a woman, as a wife, sister, friend, niece, whatever. If he was positive to a man in his life, he would understand this. The name of the poem is called Iron, Lion, Love. There's a saying that iron sharpens iron, and it's true. That's why a pussycat could never dwell with a lion. You see, the pussycat is focused on chasing the mouse, while the lion is strengthening the kingdom and building up the house. The pussycat struggles to understand the lion, so matters are always inconclusive. Now this makes the lion seem rough and abusive. The pussycat is constantly grooming its hair. It's concerned about the length. The lion never lives in fear and is never doubtful of its strength. The pussycat is part of a litter, so when it purrs or meows, it's never too loud. The lion is a member of a pride, so when he roars, he does it because he's proud. A lion will tackle any beast in order to survive. When a pussycat sees a dog, it will run away just to stay alive. They are from the same family, they are both feline. But the lion is up front and bold, the pussycat prefers to stay behind. The lion says to himself, I have to live life in the moment. Seize the bull by the horns, I have nothing to wait for. The pussycat says to itself, what's the big deal? What's the rush? Whatever I don't do in this life, it's okay, I've got 8 more. On one side you have the procrastinator, and on the other side is the go-getter. It is the one with more knowledge who ultimately knows better. Now the lion knows he could never depend on pussy in order to survive. So to make himself secure, he depends on the lioness. He may have 4 or 5. Now the lioness knows the desire of the lion before he can even ask. To supply the needs of the lion, it's a joyful duty, never a task. If the lion gets a cut, she's the bandage. They are on the same page, they speak the same language. Whatever the lion does, he knows that the lioness will always have his back. And if at any time he falls short, she will always be there to pick up the slack. Harmony, balance, a perfect state of symbiosis is the perfect remedy for a bad relationship if your bad relationship is the diagnosis. Always side by side, never one above the other. One is the ship and one is the rudder. So when the lion is crowned king and he sits upon the throne, he knows that he could never ascend to this height if he had to do it alone. He is what he is because of the lioness. It is she who keeps him sharp. She urges him to be his best. The lioness never challenges her king, nor does anything to cause him shame, although she does most of the work, and it is he who gets the fame. In this royal order, everyone knows their position, and the love that they share, it is without condition. You will never be able to move right in a shoe that doesn't fit you. But remember this, whether day or night, wrong or right, when you find the correct one, it will always sit with you. Once you experience it, there is no question or wonder, because whatever the Almighty put together, nothing can put it asunder. Thank you.
Brother, where can we hear more of your poetry? Would you like to share some of your Instagram or any of that? Yeah, come back up, brother. Where can we find more of your poetry?
I just old school. I don't go on Instagram. Nothing like that. I'm just an old guy started right late in life, so. Sorry.
Come back!